Hello friends, this video on Matter and Magnetism Part 20 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till Part 19 before going ahead with Part 20. Now it is also good to talk about another important term, which is magnetic permeability. You have been listening this term since the beginning of magnetism. Since the time we started using mu naught, I told you that is permeability of free space. But what is this permeability? What exactly the term permeability means? It means the ability of a material to become magnetized. See, all these are very much related. What was susceptibility? Susceptibility means that how much a material will get magnetized in response to the applied field. That means if I am increasing the field, then what will happen to the magnetization of the material? If I am applying a little bit of external field, how the material will get magnetized. So it talks about the ability of the material to get magnetized in response to the applied field. But when I talk of permeability, it has nothing to do with the applied field. It just talks about an individual. That means how much capable a particular material is to get magnetized. For example, I'll give you some real life example. For example, let us suppose there is a boy named Ram. So Ram is a student, and there is a question that how capable is Ram to score 90% of marks in his exam. So this sentence talks about Ram's capability, irrespective of any other external factors. It doesn't talk about whether the exam is going to be tough or easy, whether Ram has got tuitions or not, whether his parents help him to study or not. It doesn't talk about anything else. It just talks about Ram's capability to score 90%. So that is something which is defined by permeability. So here also permeability talks about the ability of a material to become magnetized. How capable the material is to become magnetized, right? So that is permeability. But when I talk about susceptibility, I talk about this scenario that how will Ram score, how will Ram's percentage improve, or what is the ratio of Ram's score with respect to what his tuition teachers are teaching him. If Ram has got 10 tuition teachers, or if Ram has got 10 tutors, what is his score? If Ram has got 2 tutors, what is his score? If Ram has got 2 tutors, whether his score will increase a lot, whether it will increase from 60% to 90%, or whether it will increase from 60% to 70%. So it talks about Ram's score with respect to his tutor's input. That means it is not only talking about Ram's capability, it is also talking about an external factor, that is the tutors. Similarly, in case of susceptibility, it not only talks about the material's ability, but it also talks about the external magnetic field, because there the external magnetic field also has a role to play. It is denoted by a mu. We denote magnetic permeability by mu. Now there are 3 terms associated with permeability: mu, mu naught, and mu r. What are they? When I say mu, it is magnetic permeability. When I say mu naught, it is magnetic permeability of free space, that is vacuum. When I talk about mu r, it is relative permeability. So what is relative permeability? Relative permeability is nothing but magnetic permeability, the ratio of magnetic permeability in any medium divided by the magnetic permeability in free space. This is how relative permeability is defined, right? That is, relative permeability is equal to permeability in any medium by permeability in free space. So these are some of the basics of magnetic permeability. Now let us take the expression which we had in the previous slide. Now let us look at the relation between permeability and susceptibility. In the previous slide, I showed you that B is equal to mu naught into 1 plus chi H, right? This is what I showed you in the previous slide. Now this 1 plus chi m is defined as mu r. This is the relationship between permeability and susceptibility. That is, relative permeability is 1 plus magnetic susceptibility. So this is an important relationship, right? So if we replace it, we get B is equal to mu naught into mu r into H. Now what is mu naught into mu r? If you, from this expression, you can say that mu naught into mu r is nothing but mu. So you can say that B is equal to mu H. That means the magnetic field produced is directly influenced by the magnetic intensity. Right? So we can say that it is a measure of, this mu r, that means magnetic permeability and magnetic susceptibility, are two very closely related terms which together defines the, it defines how a material gets magnetized, how capable a material is to be magnetized in response to an applied magnetic field, right? So now that I have defined all the important terms related to which were required in order to study about the classification of magnetic materials, it is time that we start studying about the classification of magnetic materials. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.